When everyone walked away, he didn't beg them to stay. He simply looked at his own trembling hands and whispered, "If no one believes in me, I will." This is the story of a boy who lost everything and rebuilt himself from nothing. The fall nobody saw coming. There was a young boy named Arman, the kind of boy who believed loyalty was unbreakable and friendships were forever. But life doesn't always break you loudly. Sometimes it breaks you softly. One by one, the people Arman trusted the most began to disappear. The friend he helped for years stopped answering his calls. The cousin who borrowed money suddenly behaved like a stranger. And the girl who promised she would never leave left without even saying goodbye. Arman didn't lose people. He lost illusions. And after all the noise faded, silence became his only companion. Nights that never ended. There were nights when Arman lay awake staring at the ceiling, asking the same question again and again. Why me? Why does everyone leave? Sometimes emotions don't explode. They slowly drain you. His room felt colder. The world felt farther. And he felt smaller, almost invisible. His chest hurt, not because he was weak, but because he had been strong for too long. The day he broke. One evening, after another betrayal, Arman finally collapsed on the floor. He wasn't crying because people left. He was crying because he had nothing left to give. He whispered, "Maybe I really am alone." But that moment, that painful, breaking moment, became the turning point he never saw coming. The whisper that changed everything. When you hit the ground, the only place left to look is up. Arman wiped his tears. He looked at his shaking hands. He took a deep breath and said, "If nobody is coming to save me, then I will save myself." And that sentence became the beginning of the new Arman. Rise of a silent warrior. He didn't announce his comeback. He didn't post motivational quotes. He didn't tell anyone he was working on himself. He simply disappeared. And while the world thought he was broken, he was rebuilding quietly, painfully, slowly. He learned new skills. He started waking up earlier. He worked even when he was exhausted. He studied when everyone else slept. He trained his body and mind. He replaced friends with discipline. He replaced heartbreak with focus. He replaced loneliness with purpose. The boy who once cried alone began to rise alone. The return. Nobody expected. Months later, Arman returned. Not loudly, not dramatically, just powerfully. People noticed something different in his eyes. A fire they had never seen before. The same people who ignored him were now shocked. How did he do it? How did he change so much? Simple. He stopped waiting for support. He became his own support. The moment of truth. One of the friends who had abandoned him finally asked, "Bro, what happened to you? You're different." Arman smiled. Not proudly, not arrogantly, just peacefully. And he said, "When everyone left, I found myself." The friend looked down, unable to reply. Some victories make noise, but the greatest victories are silent. The message to the world Arman's journey wasn't about revenge. It wasn't about proving people wrong. It was about proving himself right. He learned something precious. Sometimes losing everyone is the best way to find yourself. Sometimes pain is not your enemy, it's your teacher. And sometimes life breaks you, only to rebuild you stronger. The boy who had nothing left created a life people would wish for. He didn't rise because others pushed him. He rose because he refused to stay on the ground. When everyone walked away, he didn't collapse. He stood up and became someone nobody could ignore anymore.